the show with your friend and mine. So tell me, Dr. Squee, who's it gonna be this time? We like to hear you talk, and we love to hear you listen. And if you are not subscribed, you won't know what you're missing. So welcome to the Dr. Squee Show. Welcome to the Dr. Squee Show. Welcome to the Dr. Squee Show. Headphones up. Here we go.
Hello and welcome to the Dr. Squee Show. I'm Dr. Squee and this here is my show, coming to you on a bit of a sneak attack on a Sunday morning. So I hope you're all good. Hope you've all got your coffee and you're ready to kick this Sunday into gear, because we've got a special show this week. We're talking to some guys who are behind the Fog and Mac charity event. That's on the 15th of December. That's a Friday. That's at, and I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation, but I'm going to guess there's a silent W here, but the Bettws Social Club, Bettws Social Club, featuring live performances from Post Modern Shoebox. We've got a raffle. There's the full Monty going on, which, we're going to talk about that. And a little known band, you've probably not heard of them, Matt Lees Band. Anyway, here to tell us all about it is Mac and Leesy.
Good morning.
Welcome
to the Dr.
Squee Show.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome, Mac, and welcome back, Leesy. How you guys doing?
All right, man. Good,
It's
thank
a
you.
pleasure to be here. Thanks for allowing us to come on and promote our event, Dr. Squee.
Oh, pleasure. And welcome back to, as this will be going out on the radio, SW20, Leesy.
Whoa, yeah, it's been a while since I could. Hello, SW20 listeners. It's me, Leesy. Yes, it's great to be here.
Well, I suppose technically I keep you on the station through my theme song, which you kindly did for me.
Yeah, I would think the Dr. Squee theme song is the MLB song that gets the most play anywhere in the world, because it plays every time you do a show, every time you do a broadcast.
Don't believe it, Leesy. I listen to you every day.
I was going to say, you do get streamed like anything, certainly by myself and obviously Mac there.
Yeah, because I have so little streams, I can literally see what places people are listening, and I can be like, oh, that's definitely Squee, and that's definitely Army Steve. That's nice. It's nice.
On the plus side, because I travel around the UK, you're being listened to all around the UK.
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah, if you could just do international travel, it could be around the world.
Around the world.
I'm sure you've already got Canada well and truly covered.
Oh, definitely. Here it is, folks. That's what you want to check out. That's not what we're here to talk about, but it's available on all the services. The two sides to every Hero debut album by the Matt Lees Band.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Oh yeah, and I've got that same copy, not the same copy, but the same physical media in my bedroom.
Yeah. We just share the same copy, right, Squee?
Just to say, I have a signed copy.
You do. So does Squee.
Oh, well, I don't feel so special then.
I may have drawn something crude on Squeeze though.
Probably.
I got a lovely message.
Yeah.
Thing is, it's been a while, as you say, Leesy, but the three of us have hung out virtually before, where Leesy's been hosting his show, which he used to do on SW20. Mac, Andrew's Army Steve guys was a regular kind of contributor, as was I on Matt in the Morning.
Very exciting stuff. Yeah, absolutely. And a few moments ago, folks, we had to do the moment where Squee had to realize that Mac was actually Army Steve, who we'd met digitally, but never literally, so it's fine. But that's a problem.
I always helped out. I just didn't do very good.
Yeah, but you were going, it's like, hey, how you doing? Good to see you again. I'm like, again? What? I've never met this guy. It's like, and then Leesy comes on and goes, oh, it's Army Steve. I go, well, of course it's Army Steve.
We get to our age, nicknames become really confusing. Like when people change their name on Facebook to something random, I'm lost. There's no way I'm going to remember, firstly, your real name, and then this made up fake name that you have. So I understand how you feel.
Yeah. Was he born Army Steve then? Was that the thing?
I think so, yeah. Pretty sure.
When we first met, I was Army Steve.
That's right.
Nice.
We met in a place where there was more than one Steve, you see.
So yes, it was. There was lots of funny Steves.
Lots of Steves, and then he became the Army one.
The main one.
The good one, you know what I mean? The proper one, but
Well, it's hard to have someone who's called Army Steve and go, oh no, that's a really bad thing. Yeah, because disrespecting the troops always popular. You kind of win with that nickname.
Of course he does. I mean, he's a real life superhero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's that leads us into, there you go. Look at that, beautiful.
And I'd also like to say this is our belated Remembrance Sunday one as well.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say was this leads us into this charity gig, and because Army Steve's a good friend, but also because he's a real life superhero. Essentially, he has carte blanche from me. If he ever needs anything from me, I'm going to help him. I'm going to do everything I can to help him. I'd even try to help him bury a body, but I know I wouldn't be very good at that. I'm very squeamish and quite weak. But anything within my power, within my wheelhouse, if this man needs it, I'm going to do it for him. So that leads us to me hosting and performing at this amazing charity event that he is doing with the man Fog.
Also,
I
nice
can't
of
wait.
you to mention the triple act we used to do with my friend Michelle. Squee, Mish, and Meek.
Squeamish and Mick.
Squeamish and Meek.
Squeamish and Mick. Oh, by the way, it's the Bettws Social Club.
Bettws. That was gonna be my first question. Sorry, yeah, we are getting onto the event.
I wasn't gonna drop that yet. I was gonna,
I'm going to save it. All right.
I was just gonna go. It's okay, Squee. You're English. We're on it.
Look, I came on a Welsh radio station to learn, and that's what
fair.
we're doing. Yeah,
And he's learning. Yes, Bettws.
I'm still
Social
learning.
Club.
Yeah. So we're actually, and you know what? I feel like I don't always meet my criteria where we are a Welsh radio station, which just goes out in radio form. And I don't fulfill that format of kind of like, how do I get the Welsh community kind of aspect of it into it? Not only is it a Welsh event, we're learning the Welsh language and place names here now.
Perfect. I bet Steve even speaks Welsh.
Well, I was just going to say, I'm still learning. I don't know anything in Welsh.
I think I can say Merry Christmas, but it's too early, right?
Something about Nag Ogleg.
Nadolig Llawen. Does that sound
That's
right?
the one.
I'm trusting you guys. These aren't swears, by the way.
Yes, right. All we're doing is just ripping Squee, going, "Oh, I know."
That's why I'm not speaking Welsh. That's the only Welsh I know.
A lot of Welsh words end with something that sounds like squee. It's very, very suspicious, and then they always laugh when they say it.
So I'm now covered. If someone wants me to say the word of a place name in Wales, Bettws, I'm covered there. And pretty soon I'll know all the swears when we do it off air, not now, please, guys.
Correct. We'll save that for Squee Fest.
Yeah, which probably about February next year.
Ooh, did we just drop something? We just dropped the news. I think I've been involved in every Squee Fest, have I not?
Breaking news.
Maybe. I'm not sure about the first one, which was just on audio. Were you on that one? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember. Who knows? But I would have been delighted to be there anyway. Maybe we just didn't know each other yet. But
yeah, there's Squee Fest the 5th coming up at some point.
Squee Fest the 5th. Almost sounds like December the 15th. See what I did there? Friday,
I thought you meant for Squee Fest. I was like, no, I don't have enough time to prepare that.
No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course, the social club. Yes, we are here to, of course, talk about the gig. So,
it's time. Actually, plenty of time. First
questions first. What is Full Monty? Is that as it suggests, and who's featuring in that particular act?
There's a couple of local men.
Burly, good-looking men. Come on, sell it.
Oh, I tell you what, yeah. 4 fantastically handsome men, bodies of like a Greek god, moves of waves in the water. Do you mean just, yes, me, Fog, my brother and my father-in-law. Yeah.
Well, I was getting excited just hearing about it right then. That's just me.
I mean, that's bravery, you know what I mean? That's bravery.
Now, if you want to raise money, you got to do something that's pushing, so we're going to push a boat out. We're going to try and raise the money, and like you said, it takes manhood to do it.
It's brave to do that, certainly, and also what branding? Just as the Full Monty becomes a TV show on Disney Plus, you guys are right in on it. That's kind of synergy right there.
I did this 4 years ago.
Shh! I'm trying to soak you up here. Don't ruin it.
Oh no, but it's bigger and better this time.
Oh right. Well.
Bigger and better.
Be careful how you phrase that, given what it is.
Yeah, because it might be cold in the Bettws on the Friday the 15th. You know what I mean?
Don't make promises you can't cash in.
Exactly.
If anybody's asking, it's definitely going to be cold, and that's the reason, right?
Well, I heard Steve, the air conditioning was going to be cranked. That's what I heard. So you know what I mean? Don't worry about it, everybody.
We'll see on the night, innit?
Yeah.
And it is a promise. Leesy will not strip, so we got that. I won't even be there.
You got that guarantee. Don't worry about that, folks.
I already asked.
Yes, and you had a polite 2-word answer back, didn't you?
No, thank you was the word.
That's correct. That's I think that's 3 words, but that's what I said. No, thank you.
No, it's not. You put thank you together
with one of them hyphen things, is it?
See what's happening here now. You are a Canadian and an English person picking on a Welsh person because he thinks thank you is 1 word.
Who was I picking on? I wasn't the English guy was nothing to do with this. He was just in there hosting politely.
And for the record, I'm Welsh, pal.
when he chooses to be.
Hey,
Canadian
whatever
on other
argument I
days.
got to win, I'm either Canadian or Welsh, depending on the day and the argument.
Yeah, which I think is fair. I sometimes become Irish just to win an argument.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, very exciting. So thank you is one word. That's what we've learned. We've learned you say it Bettws.
We've learned that it's you put the number of the date, then the month, then the year, of course. But who would do that
Correct.
differently? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we've learned it's going to be freezing
15th
on.
December 2023.
It's going to
Yeah.
be
If
freezing.
any posters, if there's any misprints on the posters, that was Leesy.
It's Canadian.
I'm Welsh,
When
pal.
he chooses to be. Yeah, he's Welsh for this because we're playing something Welsh, so he's Welsh today.
Well, 'cause it's two
Leesy.
Welsh and English, so I got to be Welsh today.
Leesy, my friend. So,
Yes.
of course, Matt Lee's band is going to be playing there. It's been a while since we've seen you gigging. Exciting to be back on the road. Have you got any new surprises in store for us for the gig?
I do. I have a bunch of songs in the set I've never done before, which could go either way. It's the first gig since like March when we all went to Scotland and did a few shows. So I'm right on I'm keeping with my 3 to 4 gigs a year deal with myself. So it's exciting. That way it keeps the excitement, because too many gigs, it's too much pressure, it's too much stress, and then it's not fun. But when you do them once in a while for your buddy's amazing charity gig, then you can really have some fun.
It's funny you say that. I was talking to Kyle day before yesterday. It was 2 years ago since I seen you.
Whoa. Is that when you came to the show? This guy, Army Steve, drove 2.5 hours, I think it was, to come and see me play in a pub.
So has anyone else done that, like from even greater distances, from say Southampton? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I don't remember. Memory doesn't serve. But it was nice of Steve to make that trip. Yes, though there was a previous Matt Lees versus Cancer gig where this guy, Squee, and Mr. Al Galpin showed up. And now Squee was hosting. So I was expecting Squee, if you remember, and he kept saying something about, oh yeah, I've got a friend who's going to drop me off there and then pick me up. It was once we realized what he was doing, his story fell apart, but he was like, oh yeah, I've got a way there. I figured it out. I've got a friend going that way on the day or something. Turns out he showed up with Al Galpin, and I had never met Al in person. So that was delightful. And that's what these charity gigs do. They bring the best out of people. They bring people together, and we get together and raise a whole bunch of money. That show was great fun because Squee hosted, which meant I had even less to do.
Unlike this one.
Correct.
Yeah, I remember.
Which just to let you all know, guys, just to put it out there, this probably wouldn't even be happening if it wasn't for that man, Matt Lees.
No.
100%.
Come on, that man, Matt
Come on,
Lees.
man. It's all you did it all. I'm just turning up to go, good evening, folks. Or it'll be good evening and welcome to the Fog and Mac charity. I messed up the title.
The Fog and Mac.
Don't do that.
No. But it's
I wouldn't mind, but
delightful.
you're usually so slick on the mic, Leesy. I will give you the compliment.
It's
But it's
Sunday
like when
morning,
you
bro.
fluff big. It's like it's the Fog and Mac. I didn't finish the rest of the sentence.
It happens to the best of us, and it's a Sunday morning. So yeah, I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna have costume changes.
Wow.
Come on.
And me.
Yeah, of course you are. Yeah. Mine's not gonna be as fun as yours though. But you can't sing and host in the same outfit, right? Squee?
No.
Bless
Spangly
me.
jacket into rock god.
Bless you.
Sorry.
And if only there was a mute button. Army Steve.
Is it?
There must be.
Yeah.
So okay.
I
Now,
can meet you
let me
sometime.
oh, he's muted himself now. There you go. So let me ask the question then, if I may, Squee, if I may take over.
Please.
Army Steve, what brought you to want to do this event? Why are we having this amazing event on the 15th of December? Because it takes a lot for
Truthfully-
people to give up their time and their effort to organize an event.
But truthfully, it's I'm a bit gutted that Ben, also known as Fog, can't be here. Because it was technically all his idea. He came to me about 2 months ago and said, do you want to do a ride around the UK coastal line, raising money for charity? And I went, that's what you want to do, let's do it, because I've done loads of charity in the past and I haven't done anything for about 2 years now, so I thought, why not? And then we kind of just met up in the local rugby club with a map, planned the whole route before we even said anything or planned anything, just looked at the route first, and we were getting all excited. So we planned the route, and then he told me he wanted to raise money for the Ronald McDonald House charity, for the main reason of Fogg's, when he had his baby boy, had a heart problem, So he had to have life-saving surgery, open heart surgery. And obviously Ronald McDonald House Charity got him and his wife to the hotel near the hospital and back and forth. They also gave him everything he needed and helped him all the way through it. And obviously it all went well. His boy's a fighting little champion and great kid. So he wants to raise money for that, for all the help that they gave him and his wife and all, and his boy.
Amazing.
So we sat down, and over the last, God knows how many years, I've raised money for loads of charities, but I've gone back to Mind, the mental health charity. Only because after I left the army, I got diagnosed with post-traumatic stress, and I wasn't in a good place at all for quite a few years. I even left Admiral after you, with a breakdown. So yeah, I do. I struggle quite a bit with depression and stuff like that. So they helped me out a load, including my friends and family and everyone else, mind. So yeah, I thought, what better way to thank them, really? And after that, we planned it, and it's just under 3,000 miles around the UK that we're going to try and do on the motorbikes in 6 days, which is quite a push, mind. Fingers crossed nothing goes wrong with the motorbikes. And then we said, well, what can we do to boost it? And I said, well, we'll do 3 charity events before we leave, because we're leaving in April next year, the 20th. And I said, we do 3 charity events, do one before Christmas, one February, March, and then we're doing one on the day that we're leaving. So the charity event will run through whilst we leave, and it'll carry on like an old party, and we'll ride our way. But this one in Bettws, the Bettws Social Club, in Newport on the 15th of December, that all kind of just came together overnight. He said, what can we do? I said, a full Monty. He said, no chance, I'm not doing it. I went, well, as tough you are. So we got him involved, and we had a few people doing it, and then a few people dropped out. So I had to get some more people. That's what my brother's doing it now, my father-in-law. So much love to you all for chipping in and helping out. Like, and Fogg's still trying to get out of it, but as I said, I'm in charge of this, and he ain't getting out of it.
And I'm gonna have a live mic, so we'll make sure.
And I spoke to my man Matt Lees.
Yeah.
Can I just jump in with a few questions about, like, you've unpacked a lot of information there. I want to go through it all, and please do let us know when you're doing the other gigs, and we'll give a lovely plug.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was just rambling.
Get up to them. No, please, that's wonderful. But I just want to talk a bit about the charities, because they're 2 wonderful charities. First of all, Mind is very timely as well. Next week, I believe it is Men's Mental Health Week. And on one of the days, which I forget, I'm afraid, but on one of the days next week, or this week, as this is going out on radio, it is Men's Health Day. So International Men's Day, where they talk about health of all descriptions, but mental health is a focus. And it's something which we need to get better conversations about. I myself suffered with depression upon time. So thank you very much for representing that. And Ronald McDonald House, I actually know there's a friend of mine whose son, Ben, was under their care for years. I don't want to go into too much, but unfortunately, in the end, he did pass away from his heart condition. But throughout the years while he was having operations, Ronald McDonald House was there for the family. They stayed there overnight. It gives them somewhere to get changed, get food. It means that you don't have to worry about those little things while you're sometimes even rushing from work to the hospital to keep money coming in at a difficult time. So the service they do throughout all over the UK is absolutely amazing. So I couldn't think of 2 better charities. So thank you very much for representing both those on my behalf.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
And it's I admire your bravery too, because not everybody admits to having mental health problems. You know what I mean? Well,
it took a long time, bro. And I like I said, I try and make people talk as much as they can now, because that's where my downfall was.
Yeah, exactly. And Squee's also very open about his own issues as well, which I think helps everybody else. So it's cool, because I think the instinct is to be the tough guy and just bottle it all in. But as you know,
that's what we were trained for, brother.
Exactly. I mean, literally in your case, you were probably trained to just wash it all away, which it's not healthy. So I admire anyone who can come out and speak openly about that. So it's really cool that we'll be at a.
Well, that's it. That's what we've got to try and push as well. Like I said, we're raising money for the charity, but we need to raise awareness as well that you do need to talk, and there is people there that will listen. I mean, I even set up that page a few years back, Talking Helps. And I did quite well, man. We had quite a few people calling and talking. But again, it died a death because we don't talk, do we?
It's so true. I think no matter how much further we've come, there's so much further to go. For men to open up about this stuff, as I say, it's that kind of toxic masculinity of not talking about it, which has just not done us any favors or anyone around us any favors over the years. Let's add that to the mix. So yeah, it's a really great thing to start that conversation or continue that conversation. The other thing you talked about the cycle ride. So where you cycling from and to, and tell us a bit about that side of it.
Basically, me and Ben, also known as Fog, we've always loved our motorbikes, and I passed my test last year, and Fog's in the middle of passing his now, and I've told him, you got to get it done because we're going next year, and even if you don't, I'm going. But it's pushed him, and he's done it all in 2 months, like. Well done. And so we got our motorbikes, and we're literally setting off from Newport when we have the charity event on the last day that we're leaving. We'll leave, set off from Newport, and we're literally going across the bottom coast of Wales. Well, you can imagine, following the coast on the outskirts through the whole way. The only thing we're not doing is the top 500 of Scotland. Because it's going to add too much time. And as much as we want to do, as much as we can, we still got full-time jobs. Like we take too much time off. We got no holidays for the rest of the year. So that's the only thing we're missing out, is the 500 miles on the top of Scotland. And now I got the Proclaimers in my head because we ain't walking it and all, but
and I would walk
500 miles. And
I would motorcycle 500 more.
But yeah, so that's the only bit we're missing, is right to the top, the 500 miles over the top of the head of Scotland. The rest of it, we're following it all the way round. But what we have done is obviously we've set up TikTok accounts, and at the moment it's going really well, being able to go live and all that. But we're going to, hopefully, anybody else who has a motorbike along the route, if they want to jump on and come and have a little bit of a ride, even if it's for half hour or 10 minutes, whatever, they can jump on and have a ride with us while we're going around the UK as well, just to help us and support us. Like,
awesome. So you'll be posting sort of on the socials and stuff where you guys are and what days and stuff?
Yeah, so what we want to do is we've when we planned the route, we planned like photo stops and overnight stops and all that, so we're prepared. But what we're going to do is we're going to do live feeds and updated videos and pictures all the way around, and let you know in advance of where we're heading to next. So if you want to join us, you can. If you want to support us, you can. If we're stopping for food, we'll let you know, and you can come and meet us, and we'll have a donation pot or whatever. And
cool.
We're just going to do it all the way round.
Sounds really wicked. I know it's for a good cause as well, but you and the Fog are also going to get to spend a bunch of time together. You know what
I mean? I mean, we've been best friends since we were like 9.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, so it's our chance to get away, and it's giving back. Like I said, for Fog, it's massive. Do you mean, like Squee said, what Ronald McDonald House charity does? They did all that for Ben and his wife Jerry, all well, little Elijah, and now he's fighting strong, and he's a brilliant kid. Like,
yeah, amazing. It's nice to be able to to know that these people are here for that. Cool.
It's a charity which I think that not enough people know about. They do an amazing job. But getting onto the band side of it, we've mentioned Mr. Leesy here. We've also got the Post Modern Shoebox on the bill.
That's right. So SW20 listeners will be no strangers, of course.
That's where I was going.
To Bluesy Susie and Mr. Craig Webb. They are Post Modern Shoebox. And they are bringing their amazing friend on the trumpet as well. I'm getting his name. I've forgotten it. I feel awful. He's terrific. I've met him many times.
I think he goes under Shoebox.
Yes,
Shoebox
exactly.
Trumpeter.
But it's going to be awesome. They are amazing too. So the music night. Carrie, his name's Carrie. I did it. Carrie, Susie, and Craig are Post Modern Shoebox.
Oh, it's just Shoebox to me, but okay, Carrie.
Fair enough. Yeah. So they are excellent. And I'm going to play too. So it'll be a fun night. I'm going to kind of host as well, like Steve said. So then I'll play some acoustic stuff, and then we'll do some raffles and whatever else happens. And then Post Modern Shoebox will play for a while, kind of entertain the crowd, get them warmed up until we have the main event, which is, of course, when this guy here gets his kid out for charity.
We was going to be doing a full Monty on the stage, but we changed that now.
Why, are you scared? No, you're doing it on the stage. I'm the host.
Too far away to
No.
see. Hey!
That's very no, 100%. That's true. Because I said the band's going to be on the stage, Lees is going to be on the stage, so we're going to go down onto the dance floor in front of everyone and do it right in front of their faces. So not scared, getting closer.
I was scared there was a joke there, but I'm not going to go there. Okay, that sounds excellent.
No, I get the joke. I'm not going to bring it up.
I think Squee and I both went to the same place.
I think we all got the joke in our heads at the same moment, quite frankly.
Yeah, they just went,
as long as they bring their binoculars, you're all right. I get it.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it'll be great. Like we said, we're not going to spoil anything, but Steve's told me about some of the awesome raffle prizes too.
Yes,
so,
it's
going to be a fun night. You know, raffle tickets. People love a raffle.
You can't do a Christmas event without raffle.
No, of course not. There might be some Christmas songs on the night. I don't know, but
you need anything more?
Elvis Presley, Blue Christmas.
Yeah. I remember you singing that. You can come up and sing it.
You got a recording.
Okay.
Mac, are you after any more prizes for the raffle? Or have you
I'm always after prizes for the raffle, bro. We got 2 or 3 meals for 2s. We got a Sunday lunch for 2. We got 3 personalized doormats from a company in London. My mate I was in the army with. We got an animatronic Star Wars toy still in a box worth thousands of pounds.
Well done, bro. Coming from the Leesy toy shed, by the way.
Oh, yeah, in the background probably. We got like bottles of Jack, we got bottles of wine, we got hampers, we got the normal like chocolate selection boxes and all that, and we got candle sets, and it's just things that are coming in. Like,
yeah,
Mac, if you pop your address in the little chat we have for this, I'll send a few bits down your way.
Oh, thank you very much, my man.
Awesome.
It means so much.
It's gonna be a great night.
Do to help.
And we'll probably mix the raffle in amongst the entire night.
Yeah.
Because as you know, Squee, we've hosted events where the raffle takes friggin' ages.
Oh yeah.
It goes on for so long.
Yeah, just split it in half.
Host, you never think well, I mean, I'm glad you guys have thought about it, because you go, I'll just do the raffle quickly now. It won't be a problem. Like an hour later, you're still doing the raffle. Like half the people who you're calling out aren't there. So you're calling their name for 5 minutes before you go, yeah, and we'll be sending that out to them. And then, yeah. So.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll kind of mix it in amongst the entire night. So that if there is anything left, we can do it just before they get their fellas out. You know what I mean? We can get the last couple done, and then the crowd can run away screaming when they all get their kits off. What?
And when we say get their fellas out, we mean the gentlemen who are attending the event.
Oh,
yes. Get them out of the door to come on the dance floor just to dance.
That's
in the Bettws Social Club.
Bettws.
I thought you were going to say in the butt naked, but yeah, the Bettws Social Club will do.
I think
they'll be in the Bettws at the Bettws.
Because I think you said to me, no full nude unless you're egged on, didn't you? So
it was.
Egged on. I mean, I'm the host,
what we usually do is we strip completely, but obviously use your hand cover. And I said to the boys, it's completely up to you. Really, last time I ended up doing it because someone dared me.
I'm daring you right
use
now.
your hand, and you were talking about nudity. I was like, look, this is going out on radio. Please.
Exactly.
I've been warned I'm not allowed to talk like that on the radio.
No, you're not. No, that's good.
Yeah, so I spoke to the boys, and my brother turned around and he said his mates will only buy a ticket if he gets full nude. So he feels like he has to. So I just stood next to him and said, "Don't worry, brother. I'll be there too."
Cool. And I'm definitely egging you on as the host of the night. So you're definitely going full nude.
Yeah, I told the wife last night, and she went, "Really?" And yeah. I'm still young. It's all right, man.
And we already explained it's going to be cold in there, so it's no problem.
It's always cold, isn't it?
Always.
Always cold. It's Wales.
Exactly.
Yeah, and as they leave their hat on, Leesy will just take his hat off and keep everything else on. So please do buy tickets. You're safe.
But it's all right, because if Leesy takes his hat off, at least something bold is showing, isn't it?
Hey!
I don't take my hat off because then people might know that I don't have any hair.
Yeah, it's been a trade secret other than that.
Exactly. And I don't want to explain why I don't have any hair.
Oh, God.
Okay? Don't make me play that card, but I will if I have to.
No, it's fine. It's not all about you, Leesy.
Let's go back to you getting your thing out, okay? Let's
and let's also just point out, because I do openly not mock my friend Leesy by his permission. I just want to make that very clear. I would not joke about this topic if it wasn't by kind permission. Just for anyone who doesn't know us as well as you know.
Yeah.
They'll be messaging me going, that Squee guy was really mean to you. I'm like, it's cool.
Because
They were probably picking on Leesy.
Yeah,
You see, I remember to not swear on the radio, but I don't remember not to go too far mocking Leesy because we will just go for it with each other. But when we're on the radio, I forget that maybe not everyone knows that.
Yeah, they'll just think you guys don't seem to like each other very much.
It's
We'll be
so
like, no, that's
mean.
just how we talk to each other. Don't worry about that.
This is just love.
It's just bants, as the kids would say.
Bants, bants.
Bants, bants,
Oh,
bants,
so
bants.
guys, before I let you go, like this is of course going out on the radio as we've much discussed. Can I play a tune for each of you? And Leesy, I'm already going to play the Matt Lees band because I know you'll just pick that. We already got that covered. So is
That's
there anything
rude.
else I can play for you?
That's not what I was going to pick at all. That's rude. That's hurt my feelings.
You every time you pick the Matt Lees band, I always have to say, we got
Listen,
that band. That's going in.
listen. Always be promoting,
Yeah,
folks.
I
out
don't
there.
always represent my
Because
friend. That's the thing. You don't.
I'm here
have
to tell
do this.
you, nobody's ever going to care about your music or your projects as much as you do. So promote. Tell everybody every opportunity you get that there's a
Matt Lees band, Grow Old with me.
There.
I
Oh,
just
see,
said
Steve
you already
picked it
played
up.
that. Pick something up. I'm always going to promote my boy here. I'm always going to play him.
Well, my choice then would be the brand new tune from the Beatles, Now and Then, because it's amazing and it's magical.
Oh, and that video, like that's the best use of the CGI effects to paste people in from different times
Very
I've ever
cool.
seen. Very
Very
well
cool.
done.
That's my request.
Mac, can I play anything else for you other than Matt Lees?
He wants you to play the Matt Lees band.
It's
we'll take his
happening
request
already.
away.
It's already
Hi,
happening.
you can't go put a pressure on me now. Like I wasn't expecting that question.
So
Exactly.
under pressure for Mac there.
You like
oh,
some good country
yeah.
songs.
Luke Combs, Growing Old.
Luke Combs.
With Me by the Matt Lees band.
It's already
Matt
in.
Lees.
It's already in.
Two sides to every hero.
The Matt Lees band. You can get that. You can get same picture, different frame. And just look up Matt Lees band and just get everything you can find.
And
He's got a
recently
bonus
we were-
track on there as well from a guy called Army Steve who sings
That's
Blue
right.
Christmas. It's,
Correct. That's the
fantastic.
hidden track on the end. And we were also in the studio together recently for the first time in like 12 years. So we have a new tune coming soon. New tune coming soon. That rhymes.
Oh, I did see the pictures, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Look
fun.
wicked.
Good times. Good times. Speaking of good times, Friday, December 15th, the Bettws Social Club is going to be a most excellent time. Tickets are only $5. We haven't mentioned that once.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
That's a very good point.
Come on.
£5. And where can they get tickets right now? And it opens at 7 p.m.
You
get 'em
can
from
either
that
go on the
area.
Facebook page, Fog and Max UK Coastal Ride. If you go on Facebook and you're following Matt Lees, contact him, contact the Better Social Club, contact anybody on Facebook that is surrounded by us and we can get tickets for you. But if not, just turn up on the night. We'll keep some spare tickets on the night on the door. So if you want to just turn up, we'll have £5 tickets on the door.
But
Great
obviously,
music, prize to
if you
be
don't
won,
want
raising money for charity and nudity. Come on.
perfect. And I would say, yes, tickets are on the door, but to guarantee your spot, I would get them in advance, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%, because there's only a limited amount of tickets that we can sell. Because obviously with
And,
fire
yeah.
regulations, you can't have more than a certain amount. So,
Exactly. And as the
Like-
hosts and organizers, we'd love to turn you away at the door and say we're full, right?
no, 100%.
It'd be the
I'd
best
definitely
thing
take a
for us.
donation first, though. But
Yeah, take
um,
the $5 and then go, sorry, we're full.
Oh, sorry, you want it back? Sorry, it was for charity? Sorry, are you that mean?
I'm sorry. Let me get the money back from the children. Just give me a moment.
yeah,
So come and hang out with us. It's going to be excellent.
it'd be best to get tickets leading up to it, like Leesy said.
Yeah.
Fire regulations. If we sell too many tickets, we can't. You won't be any tickets on the door. You won't be able to get in. So, get them in advance. It'll be a great night. Honestly, it'll be a right good laugh. Like I said, we got our own private bar in the hall as well. Not saying you have to drink, but if you do drink, it's there.
Excellent. It's going to be
And the
great.
dance
Post
floor.
Modern Shoebox are there too. Come on, man. Wait till you guys. If you haven't, wait till you guys hear Susie, Craig, and Carrie. Come on, man. I mean, look, I'm all right. I support myself, fine, but these guys are awesome. I was really glad when they agreed to set in because I wanted something special to happen for the night.
I'll tell you what, I'll even break my usual rule of no Christmas songs in November. I usually wait till December, but I'm going to play their Christmas track, the Christmas song, which was with Susie and Craig. Unfortunately, just with them two, I don't have one with Carrie there, but yeah,
Excellent.
it'll give you just a little sousson, a little flavor of what you're going to enjoy with them.
You got it. This has been another edition of the Dr. Squee Show. same bat channel, same bat time.
And not necessarily in that order. Thank you very much, Leesy. Thank you very much, Mac. It's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you very much, Squee. It's been very nice talking to you face to face.
Hey, and I'll remember.
And Leesy, it's always a pleasure, brother.
You too, my friend. Great to see your beautiful face.
Let me know what you're working this week, because again, I've let you down. So
you have not let me down, poppycock. I won't hear any of it.
I don't know what that.
If you'd like to discuss your work schedule, that definitely belongs on there.
Yeah. So,
definitely
what are you guys doing next weekend? Anything exciting? Watching any good TV shows?
I've been Dr. Squee. That was my show, and a world where you can be truly anything. Please be kind and support these charities. Come to the event. Yay! Have a good Sunday, folks.